They want you to believe that the only reason crypto is pumping right now is because of some Fed announcement, that this is just another temporary hype-fueled bull run that will leave you holding the bag when the music stops. They'll say it's all about interest rate cuts and liquidity, but what if the real story is much deeper? What if there's a specific ecosystem, a specific cryptocurrency that is not just rising with the tide, but is building the engine that will run the next financial system? What if the real reason HBAR crypto prices are skyrocketing isn't macroeconomics, but a fundamental, irreversible shift in the global economy? I'm going to show you exactly how. If you're interested in this topic, hit the like button, subscribe, and type interested in the comments, and I will give you a heart. Over the next 7 minutes, we're going to give you the exact blueprint to understand what's really happening behind the scenes. We'll show you 1. The new rules of the game, the major catalyst that's bringing trillions of dollars onto the Hedera Hashgraph HBAR network, and why the old speculation narrative is dead. 2. The invisible engine, the hidden mechanism that's creating unprecedented demand for HBAR and is the real reason you're seeing prices move. And 3. The final breakout, the one little-known event in the Hedera ecosystem that will create a permanent supply shock and send prices to a place you won't believe. This isn't just another update, this is your masterclass in understanding the new era of crypto. Don't go anywhere, you're about to see how this time is different. We've all been trained to watch the news, we watch the Fed, we watch what Jerome Powell says, and yeah, cheaper money helps, but that's not the whole story. The real reason HBAR crypto prices are skyrocketing has nothing to do with what you read on Twitter. It has to do with something called tokenization. Imagine this. The world's biggest companies, Apple, Tesla, you name it, are turning their stocks into digital tokens. And these tokens aren't just staying in some private server, they're being moved onto a public network. A public network that is the Hedera Hashgraph HBAR network. We're talking about real, regulated, multi-trillion-dollar assets moving onto a cryptocurrency's infrastructure. This is not speculation, this is real world, tangible utility. But here's the problem with all that new money coming in, it needs a way to move. And until now, no crypto could handle it. Imagine you're a multi-billion-dollar corporation. You want to get into crypto, but you need to know you can get out just as easily. You need liquidity. All of crypto's big pumps have suffered from the same problem, a lack of liquidity when the market turns. But the Hedera ecosystem is different. Thanks to a new integration, it can tap directly into the liquidity of the traditional financial markets. Think of it like this. Your digital assets on Hedera can be redeemed for real-world cash instantly, 24/7. This is the ultimate safety net. It means that Wall Street can now confidently bring their money into the Hedera Hashgraph HBAR network without fear of being trapped. This is the unseen engine that's driving the price action. But this isn't even the most important part. There's a quiet change happening that is about to create a massive permanent vacuum for the supply of HBAR itself. And if you're not paying attention, you'll miss the real reason for the next leg up. A lot of people are seeing this price action and thinking it's too late. They're thinking this is just another pump. But what if this is just the beginning? What if the biggest gains are still ahead of us? If you're ready to learn how a new institutional use case is about to send HBAR into the stratosphere, you need to be subscribed. Do yourself a favor and join the community that's ahead of the curve. To understand why HBAR is different, you have to understand the most valuable thing in the world right now, data, specifically verifiable data. Think about AI, think about government and enterprise use cases. They need to know that their data is secure, tamper-proof, and verifiable. This is where the Hedera Hashgraph HBAR network shines. It's the only decentralized ledger with the proven speed, security, and governance to handle this kind of mission-critical data. We're not talking about some silly NFT collection. We're talking about the backbone of the next generation of AI and government applications. But what does this have to do with the price of HBAR? Everything. When a company or a government uses the Hedera ecosystem for their applications, whether it's for verifiable compute or managing supply chains, or even for a CBDC, they aren't just using the network, they are using the token. They need to buy and hold vast quantities of HBAR to run their transactions and secure the network. This is what we call a supply shock. As billions of tokens are locked up for institutional use, the available supply for you and me becomes incredibly scarce. This is the ultimate weapon of the Hedera Hashgraph HBAR network. It is a network designed for institutional use, and their use of it will create a demand that far outstrips the supply. It is the perfect recipe for a massive, unprecedented price increase. This is the real reason why you are seeing HBAR crypto prices are skyrocketing. But you're about to see a new, powerful partnership that will solidify this ecosystem's dominance. You've seen the technology, you understand the supply shock, but what about the final push? What about the single most powerful catalyst that could make your HBAR worth thousands of dollars? This final secret is the most important part of this entire video. If you're ready to learn the truth, hit that like button to show your support. We've talked about a lot of things. We've talked about tokenization, liquidity, and enterprise adoption, but what if all of these are just a stepping stone to something much, much bigger? What if the Hedera ecosystem is becoming the new global standard for the entire financial system? We are seeing major banks, global corporations, and even governments getting involved. This isn't just about a few partnerships. It's about a complete re-engineering of the entire financial world, and it's happening right under our noses. This is the ultimate endgame. They are not just building on Hedera, they are building the future on Hedera. But this isn't about some future price. This is about what's happening today. The final hidden catalyst is already at play, and it's about to make HBAR explode. And the final piece of the puzzle is a new partnership that is about to unleash a wave of DeFi onto the Hedera Hashgraph HBAR network. We're talking about a new, powerful DeFi protocol that is bringing thousands of new users and billions in TVL onto the Hedera network. This is the moment when the institutional power and the retail demand come together in a perfect storm. The HBAR crypto prices are skyrocketing because the smart money knows this is the beginning of a parabolic move. This isn't a theory, it's a proven strategy. This is not about some fleeting trend. This is about the permanent, powerful foundation of the future of finance. You came here with a question about a price pump. You're leaving with the knowledge of how it's not just possible, but logical. The final piece of this puzzle is understanding how all three of these catalysts work together to create a single, unstoppable force. If you're ready to see how this all comes together, hit that subscribe button right now. You came here wondering if you missed your chance. You now understand that this isn't just another bull run. This is a fundamental change. This is a transformation. You've seen the secret tokenization partnerships, the liquidity engine that solves crypto's biggest problem, and the final supply shock coming from massive institutional demand. This isn't about gambling. It's about investing in the very foundation of the future. The question is no longer, can HBAR go up, but are you ready for it? You are now part of the most important shift in finance in a generation. You came here looking for a price prediction. You're leaving with a complete, actionable understanding of a project that could change your financial life forever. The power to take control of your financial destiny is in your hands. To dive even deeper into the institutional backing of this network, click on the video on your screen right now. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss another update on the future of finance.